You can be happy now. I'm Brian Withers, empowerment coach, trainer, and author. Well, let's have a look at this situation here. These are real life situations. So you could be at odds with your neighbors. You could be at odds with your employees, with friends, family. And that's the physical circumstance. That's what it is. That's the way it's manifested. That's the way it is right now. You might have missed your plane, and that's a done deal. That's what it is. You may be in debt, and it's a physical reality right now. You may be in school, and you are not getting the marks that you want. You're not going to get your diploma, and it is what it is. That's a manifestation. Maybe you got an ailment going on in your body. It is now, it's a physical reality, and it is what it is. You just got into a crash with a car, and that's what it is. Your lover just left, right out the door. It's a manifestation. All these things are manifestations, meaning there was some energy offered, and now they've manifested. And you have no choice. There is no choice to say, I want this situation or I don't want this situation. That is not on the table. You have no choice. It's a done deal. And so we want to look at how we can look at these different situations, because we want them to be different. So even though we cannot change them in the moment, we can't change the way that they have manifested, we can change what continues to manifest. So this is what we want to find out. But just before I talk about that, we did offer the energy. We did have the energy. It was low vibration. It was us who did this. All these things in our life, we connected with people at the low vibration and or circumstances, and that is what came out of the low vibration energy that we're offering. Because of beliefs, could be some present moment energy in there, but that would be influenced by faulty beliefs. So that's the energy going to the law of attraction, and the law of attraction is bringing us together with situations that manifest in these different ways. So they're in that way, they're temporary conditions. Physical life is a temporary condition. However, it seems solid, and it seems permanent, and it seems you got to do something to change it. But you don't, because it's like the movie on the screen, and you're the projector. And so there's no point in going to the screen to change the movie. You got to go to the projector. And that's you. This is you projecting that energy. And so you look at it, and you say, okay, it is what it is. Now, what can I do? Now I've got a choice. Now I do have a choice. I have an energy choice. I can look at it for what it is and what doesn't feel good about it. And I can be in a place talking about it, thinking about it, arguing with people, complaining about it, making claims about it that are negative. That is an option that you have. You can continue to complain about your neighbors, about your employees, about your family. You can say all you want about it was the other person's fault that the car collision happened. You can say it was all your fault that the relationship that you had fell apart. You can say you can say what you want about it, their fault or whosever fault you want to say. You can talk about it in a way that feels negative. You can look at your body and feel hopeless about your situation or worried or fearful. You can do that. You can keep talking about all the airport rules and regulations and scheduling and why the clerks weren't doing their job and why it's somebody else's fault why you missed your plane. You absolutely have that option. You can do that. You can look at your money situation. You're in debt. And you can say why prices are too high and you can't get a job and the stock market's not favorable to you. You can say all of it. You absolutely have that choice. You can say that the school you're going to wasn't fair, that the material wasn't set up the way that it should have been. You can complain about it, whine about it, blame other people about it. You absolutely have the choice to have that attitude about all of these things, and all you do when you do that is send out an invitation for more of the same. You just keep offering this low vibration energy, and the law of attraction picks it up and it says, oh, you didn't like that? Here, have some more of it. That's the way it works. The law of attraction doesn't ask you why you're offering the energy. It just picks it up and gives you more of the same. Or it'll pick up a different energy if you want to give it a different energy. So that's where you have the choice. You can look at the situation and you could look at what's positive about it. You could find some positive aspects about all of these situations. The creative process gives us all kinds of ways to look at all these situations, how they're serving us. In one way or another, they are absolutely all serving us. And when we find those kinds of thoughts, now we have high vibration. We've got positive emotion going. Not only that, we know from the creative process that if we're having conflicts in our different kinds of relationships, in vibrational reality are the relationships that we want. The smooth flowing, our inner being picked that up from the contrast, from what we didn't like, and set up the experiences that we did. It knows about the car collision and knows that the car you want is ready for you to receive, and so that's on the way as well. The relationship situation, the inner being knows what's going on there, sets up from the experience that you didn't like, sets up the one that you do. Your health, if there's an ailment going on, the blueprint for perfect health is always a vibrational reality. And as you release the resistance in these other areas and stop interfering with the cells of your body from doing what they want to do to keep your body running, then you'll clear up and you'll be back to your natural state of wellness. So it's true in every case. You missed your plane, your inner being knows, and there'll be a train waiting for you, or something's going to turn out good if you just look at it in a way that feels good, and know that something better is on the way to you. Then your inner being knows what you want, that you want to get from A to B or whatever that's all about. And so, it can work out smooth from missing the plane, or it can be very rough from missing the plane. And you get to decide what the next piece is that comes by the way you look at it. Same with your education. If you're in an education program and it really didn't go well, it makes no difference to your life whatsoever. You're born a success. And whether you come out of that school with, big marks, awards, or you don't come out and you get nothing, you don't even get a certificate, it doesn't matter at all. Because if you'll just relax and realize, oh, well, I didn't like this experience, it didn't go well, and then you start to think about the experience that you want. I talk about that in other videos. I'm not going to go into that kind of detailed conversation in this video, but what I want to do is sum up here that no matter what's going on, you can be happy now, and that is the key. You can be satisfied now. Any of the positive emotions. You don't have to wait for the conditions to change to be happy, because they won't change. You need happiness. You need to feel the high vibration of happiness to get the change, because the change is a happy thing. It's the frequency of happiness. All these things are the frequency of happiness, satisfaction, joy, all those high vibrations. So we know in order to have our life manifest differently than it is, different from these things that we don't want, which came out of our energy, if we want it to change, we got to offer new energy. And the way we do that, of course, I talk about very often. We focus on the positive aspects of these situations, and there's lots of ways to do that. And you focus on the new experiences that are on the way. So as I say, you do not have any problems. None of these are problems, not crisis, not trauma, not anything like that. These are manifestations that you got awareness from, and now some expansion has happened that's on its way to you. And if you focus positively, you get to receive it. You get a wonderful path to receive it. So that's what you want to know. Out of all of this, none of these things are problems. Nothing's gone wrong. Nothing's bad. Just manifestation of your energy. And you look at it and you say, I don't want that anymore. Thank you very much for the awareness. And I'm very clear about what I want. And that is now a vibrational reality. And I'm going to think about that. And I'm going to think about the positive aspects about the current situation. And it's all about my focus now. I do not have problems. If I'm not getting what I want, if I'm not allowing things to manifest, it's just a focus issue, because I just keep looking at physical reality and talking about it in a way that I don't like it. So I keep the energy there, and these things keep manifesting over and over and over. Or I can focus in the positive, positive aspects of these things, and the expansion that's on the way, and then this stuff starts to change, and it's replaced with all of the preferred experiences that I want. So that is the message in this video, is that you can be happy now, you can be satisfied now, you can feel at ease now, you can feel all of those positive emotions. You can feel them now because of the way the creative process works. And when you do that, when you start to make that your response to these things, now you're starting to move your energy to line up with what you want, and it can start to flow into your life as a byproduct of that positive focused energy. Okay, that's the video for today. I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for listening in. If you have any questions, leave them on the post, and enjoy your day.